The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. The sequence typically starts with 0 and 1, and the first few numbers in the sequence are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, and so on. Mathematically, the sequence is defined by the recurrence relation. F of n equals f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2, where f of 0 equals 0 and f of 1 equals 1. Fibonacci numbers and their properties. First, the golden ratio. As the Fibonacci numbers increase, the ratio of successive Fibonacci numbers, f of n plus 1 divided by f of n, approaches the golden ratio, approximately 1.618. The golden ratio appears in various natural phenomena, art, architecture, and more. Next, applications in nature. Fibonacci numbers appear in biological settings, such as the arrangement of leaves on a stem, the fruitlets of a pineapple, the flowering of an artichoke, the arrangement of a pine cone, and the family tree of honeybees. Fibonacci numbers and psychic development. The relationship between Fibonacci numbers and psychic development is more speculative and metaphysical rather than scientific. Some ways in which people relate Fibonacci numbers to psychic development include patterns and harmony. The Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio are often seen as symbols of natural harmony and balance. Some believe that by understanding these patterns, individuals can align themselves more closely with natural rhythms, potentially enhancing their intuitive and psychic abilities. Meditative practices. Some meditation practices incorporate the Fibonacci sequence or the golden ratio in their techniques, believing that these natural patterns can help in achieving a deeper state of consciousness or spiritual insight, symbolism, and sacred geometry. In various mystical traditions, the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio are part of sacred geometry, which is believed to represent the fundamental patterns of the universe. Engaging with these concepts symbolically can be seen as a way to connect with deeper spiritual truths. Personal development. By studying the Fibonacci sequence and its manifestations in nature, individuals might develop a greater appreciation for the interconnectedness of life, which can be a component of psychic and spiritual growth. It's important to note that while these connections are meaningful to some, they are not scientifically proven and often reside in the realm of personal belief and spiritual practice. Examples of Fibonacci numbers in nature. Many flowers have petals in numbers that are Fibonacci numbers. For instance, lilies have 3 petals, buttercups have 5, and daisies can have 34, 55, or even 89 petals. The spirals on pine cones and pineapples often follow the Fibonacci sequence. If you count the spirals on a pine cone, you will typically find 2 sets of spirals with numbers that are consecutive Fibonacci numbers. Trees often grow in a pattern where each branch splits into 2 smaller branches, which can be related to the Fibonacci sequence. The shells of certain mollusks, such as the nautilus, grow in a logarithmic spiral pattern that can be approximated by the Fibonacci sequence. Relation to psychic development. While the scientific community does not typically link Fibonacci numbers directly to psychic development, there are several metaphysical and symbolic interpretations that can be considered. The Fibonacci sequence is seen as a representation of harmony and balance in nature. By meditating on or studying these patterns, individuals might feel a deeper connection to the natural world, which could enhance their intuitive abilities and psychic awareness. Fibonacci numbers are integral to sacred geometry, which many spiritual traditions believe underlies the structure of the universe. Engaging with these patterns can be a form of meditation, helping individuals attune to the fundamental structure of existence and potentially expanding their consciousness. Some people use the Fibonacci sequence in meditation and visualization practices. For example, visualizing the growth of a nautilus shell or the unfolding of a flower can be calming and centering, potentially opening the mind to deeper psychic insights. The spiral shape derived from the Fibonacci sequence is often used as a symbol for spiritual growth and evolution. Contemplating this symbol can serve as a reminder of personal and psychic development, encouraging individuals to see their growth as part of a larger, universal pattern. In numerology and various esoteric practices, numbers carry specific vibrations and meanings. The Fibonacci sequence, with its intrinsic connection to growth and progression, might be used in rituals or practices designed to foster spiritual or psychic development. Practical exercises for psychic development using Fibonacci numbers. Spend time in nature, observing patterns that follow the Fibonacci sequence. This practice can heighten your awareness and attunement to natural rhythms. Draw spirals or patterns based on the Fibonacci sequence. Focus on the process and allow it to bring you into a meditative state. Use the Fibonacci sequence in your breathing exercises. For instance, inhale for 1 count, hold for 1 count, exhale for 2 counts, hold for 3 counts, and so on. This can help you focus and enter a deeper state of meditation. Visualize the growth patterns of plants or shells that follow the Fibonacci sequence. This can be a powerful tool for enhancing your visualization skills, which are often important in psychic development. While these practices are not scientifically validated for psychic development, they are often used in various spiritual traditions and can be meaningful for personal growth and exploration. And if you like this content, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching my channel medium, Angela Hale Interfaith Minister. Please pop a comment below and let me know what you need help with to develop your higher self. Becoming a member will give you access to special upcoming lessons and events. Take a look at my other videos. Please subscribe, like, and share. Come back often for more peeks into the future. Blessings. Rev Angela. YouTube, Medium Angela Hale.